Is it 64?
It is. And you're welcome to use a calculator if you need. Right. So 4
Okay.
times 4 times 4. Very good. Now, like there's limitations to this. Like I can't give you like I can't ask you to do like 5 to the 6th power. Now I could ask you to write it out 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. There are 6 5s. The base 6 times like that. Okay.
All right.
So what else could I do? Well, we haven't talked much about this, but let's just say I asked you to do 1 to the 5th power. Okay. That's 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. Can you tell me what that equals?
Third.
I'm sorry.
What do you say?
I'm asking you to multiply these together.
Oh, 1.
There's 1. Okay. What if it's 1 to the 50 power? What does that equal?
1.
It equals 1. So we know that 1 to any power is 1. Okay. Now, what if it's negative 1 to the power of 3? That's negative 1 times negative 1 times negative 1.
Which would be -1.
Okay. What is negative 1 to the power of 4?
-1.
Let's write it out. Negative 1 times negative 1 times negative 1 times negative 1. Do you want to change your answer?
No.
Okay. Negative 1 times negative 1 in this first grouping is
-1.
positive 1. And in the
Oh,
second grouping, it's positive 1. What is positive 1 times positive 1? Positive 1. What is negative 1 to the 5th power?
-1.
Okay, I agree. What is negative 1 to the 6th power?
-1.
Nope.
Hmm.
So when I hear you just give me an answer,
Oh,
I'm
wait.
pretty sure you're not working it out. You're not writing it out. You're not trying to see the pattern here.
I get it. So, hold on. I think it would be +1.
Okay. So the rule is negative 1 to an even power is 1. Negative 1 to an odd power is negative 1. This is what you have to
Gotcha.
write down. Okay, so we're going to do some problems now, incorporating this in with our order of operations that we've been doing. Okay, so let me know when you got this down. And if you need to, write some of your own notes, that's fine too, so that you got it.
Yeah. I'm ready.
So as a reminder here, you do exponents before multiplication, division, before addition, subtraction. All right, so let's say you have a negative 1 to the 5th times negative 3 plus negative 1 to the 4th times negative 2. So tell me what you're going to do first when you attempt to simplify this. What do you
Do
do
the
first?
exponent,
Do the exponents first. Okay,
which that would
then
be,
you multiply,
all right.
then you add. So go ahead and see if you can work that out, please.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, what's your final answer?
1.
1. Let's take a look here. So -1 to the fifth is -1 times -3 plus 1 times -2. -1 times -3 is 3 plus -2 is 1. Very good. Okay. So we're going to increase the difficulty a little bit here. Well, actually, let me have you try this one. What is -2 to the power of 3? Could you attempt to calculate that for us, please?
Yeah. It would be -8.
Okay, good. Okay, so we're going to use that here in this next problem. Let's go. -1 cubed minus -2 cubed plus -1 to the fourth.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, what's your final answer?
8.
8. All right, so we got -1 minus -8 plus 1. Double negatives become a positive. So yes, the answer is 8. Very good. So let's mix some more stuff in here. Let's go -3 squared minus 5 squared plus -1 cubed times -4 squared, like that. All right, let's give this one a try. You're doing great. Eden, do you have an answer for me?
Well, almost.
Okay.
All right, I'm a little stumped. I don't want
Okay, well, let's go
to.
through these one at a time here. -3 to the power of 2. What's that?
No, 9,
Okay. 5 to the power of 2.
25,
Okay. -1 to the power of 3.
-3, or -1,
Okay. And -4 squared.
-16.
Okay. So order of operations, what do you do next? Subtract, add, or multiply?
Oh, you multiply.
Okay. So what is -1 times -16?
That's 16.
Okay. 9 minus 25 plus 16. You're supposed to do it left to right. Take it from here.
Okay. All right, give me a moment.
Do you have an answer?
Almost, I think at least. Would it be 0?
It is 0, yeah.
Oh,
9 minus 25 is minus 16, plus 16,
no. I don't
0.
know. It could be 0. All right, then.
Well, I mean, 0 is a number. It's yeah, it's possible. Okay, so this problem took almost 10 minutes, by the way. And I mean, that's, I'm glad you got the right answer, but it really needed to do it faster than that. So I'm not sure how to get you to move faster, but um, try to move through it like a little bit more quickly. I mean, ask questions or confirm with me, because there's nothing in here that you can't do. It's just all steps um, for that. So let's go minus 4 squared minus 5 squared plus -1 squared times -2 cubed. All right, let's give this a try. I'll check back in 5 minutes. Okay, that
Okay.
way you got plenty of time here to work on this. Okay. Okay, Eden, do you have an answer for me on this one?
Almost. Is it -17?
Let's take a look here. You're gonna give me some of your steps here. What is -4 to the power of 2?
16,
16. 5 to the power of 2.
25,
Okay. And then -1 to the power of 2.
uh, 1,
-2 to the power of -2 to the power of 3.
-8,
Good. 16 minus 25 is -9. 1 times -8 is -8. You are correct. Really good. I like it. Okay. Now, in our last little bit here, I want to show you something that I hope is not awfully confusing, but um, let me ask you a question here. Is what I've written the same on the left and on the right? Are these the same? Not the answer, but just are they the same? Is what I've written the same?
eh, well, I know parentheses means you're supposed to do it first, but we haven't been doing that.
Well, there's nothing to do inside parentheses, but so these are not the same. And what I'm trying to get you to see, or this is, and that's important because sometimes visually, like students just don't see that these are different. The one on the left here is -2 times -2 times -2.
Okay.
The one on the right is -2 times 2 times 2. So the differences here is that it's the -2 is raised to the power of 3. And on the right here, it's only the 2 is raised to the power of 3. Do you see the difference? Can you visually see the difference here with what I've just said?
Um, a little bit.
Okay, it's either a yes or a no. It's like, woman's either pregnant or not pregnant.
I don't.
The light's either on or off. Like the difference here is the parentheses. That's what I was trying to ask you initially. Like the parentheses are holding in this -2. Over here, there's no parentheses. If you wanted to add parentheses, it really is this. The parentheses are just around the 2.
Mm.
And it's a big difference. It's like a subtle difference. I don't know if you've taken like a foreign language yet, where it's like one little thing makes all the difference and what something means. I don't like languages, but that is the point here. So
Uh,
let's try something. Let's try something else here. How about -4 squared? That is -4 times -4. Because the thing that's being squared is what's inside parentheses.
okay.
Now over here, -4 squared, and notice I say it the same, even though it's not the same. I'm just squaring the 4. The 4, not the -4. So this is just 4 times 4 with a negative out in front. Okay, I don't think I'm getting through it all on this. It's like here's what I feel like I'm doing. I feel like I'm drawing this and
Mhm.
this, and you're still seeing this and this. That's what my perception is. Now tell me, give me some feedback. I mean, this is where I need to know.
Real quick, were you saying things? Because you just like cut out for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, I was trying to tell
Oh,
you that like my perception is that well, let me try to explain this. I I'm showing you a square and a triangle,
yeah,
and my perception is that you're seeing a square and a square.
yeah.
And that's okay, but that's what I'm trying to get you to give me some feedback on. Like, is that true? Is that what you're
I said
seeing?
it's true. I'm still a little confused.
Okay. All right. Well, this is as good a place as any to stop here then. So we'll try to tackle this again next